Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. And on tonight's episode, I am joined by a number of really good friends. We have Cypher Deck with us tonight.
Hello, everyone.
And we also have, holy crap, there's a lot of enemies out here. We have Luminary Zion with us.
They're in spirit.
Right. And then, of course, we have Calf as well.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Sorry, guys, I'm a little distracted by the enemies. But, Calf and Cypher have been working on something that's been giving them a little bit of a problem. I'm going to turn it over to Cypher so he can give you the description of what he was trying to do and also what he was running into as the problem and how they fixed it.
Well, we are trying to get these stairs and also blocks to hide our stairs to work in unison, but they are not. Because all my pistons aren't working on the other side. But we did get a switch working that was giving us problems. And yeah.
Well, what sort of problems was it giving you? It just wasn't working? Was it coming on in the wrong order? Or?
Well, it was acting as if the pistons were getting power when they were not getting power at all.
And did you find the cause of that? Like, what was the reason behind that?
Well, that was actually caffeinator.
Yeah.
Caffeinator, yeah. He's the one who created the switch, and we played around until we got it to work again, because we had a working model, and
what
now we have it.
What would you do on that one, Calf? How'd you fix that?
So, in Minecraft is a glitchy game, guys. It has got a lot of little glitches that have never been fixed, that have been there since forever. And one of the some of the glitches that the game has are associated with certain things working in a north-south orientation and not an east-west orientation, or vice versa. So you have to sometimes flip things around 90 degrees in order to get them to work properly.
Oh, and so that was the issue. You just had to turn it around and it worked fine after that.
Yeah, just had to turn it 90 degrees and then it worked fine.
That's pretty. Like, how'd you narrow that down? Like, who found that? That just had to be a lot of trial and error and just, turning things around for the sake of turning things around just to, discover that was the issue.
Well, I mean, most of the people who watch your videos probably already understand that I've been playing this silly game for a really long time, and I've learned a lot of these little things, little oddities about the game, things that, and I noticed that when I made the sample model out here above ground, I had it 90 degrees from the one that I had underground here.
Right. So that's kind of cool that you guys finally got that working. And what's the issue that you guys are having now? Are you trying to do something?
Well, for some reason, power is getting up the line here, and so whenever I get power to this line, for some reason, it's not turning on the first piston, but it's locking all the other pistons as if they're getting power from somewhere else.
Right.
So let me go ahead and remove that. Put this on my bar, and I put that. Okay. All of them should be turned on. Take that off. All of them are still on.
And it should be turned off right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing powering them.
Is it the same glitch that you guys found over there? You're just going to turn it 90 degrees, or?
That's not possible. We'd have to move this whole mountain 90 degrees.
Yeah, if you look like right where I'm standing on some of the redstone. I don't know if it looks the same to you guys or not, but it shows this redstone is powered.
Yeah.
And it's not getting power from anywhere. It's just powered by itself.
But all of it is. So you have to go all the way down, remove all of these.
And here we are trying to get rid of, something that powers itself, while in real life people are just dying to get something like that working.
Perpetual motion or power, yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
a amazing little feat right there. But you got rid of all of
So,
that. Is that going to fix it, or does that sometimes just glitch out?
nope.
Period.
It does it every time. I'm gonna go down one block. Nope, there's nothing under here, so I have no
You have-
clue what's causing it.
You have to use repeaters, or was it doing the same thing without repeaters?
Well, let's try it again. Put that there. Get rid of that. Okay, they're all on, and they're still on. Out when it's a magical repeater. What it looks like is it's in a loop. Yeah, go ahead and remove all those and put them back in, I guess.
All the repeaters.
And then I'll
are-
do all the redstone.
Well, if it's stuck in a loop, what if you actually created a loop for it to go through and created another line for it to come back through?
Well, haha, I think I know where it is.
Oh, what's that?
Right here. Let's try it. Go ahead and put all the repeaters back in. I think I know what it was. I need a second block right here to cut this off so it was not coming back upwards. Yep.
I'll trust you on that one because I am lost when it comes to all this information down here. This is really complicated stuff, guys. Although I'm sure some of you out there are like, "Oh, I've done that a million times." So,
Alright.
really
So
comes
let's
down
try
to
it
your
this time.
experience.
All right, they're all on, and
All off.
they're all off. All right,
Oh.
good.
Okay, so what was the issue down here? What did you move?
So down here, I have this junction that allows it to extend the power, because power can only travel in any direction 15 blocks. And so once it got to here, this was the 15th block. By putting a repeater on it, it extends it. But by what it's doing is it's going back here, under here, and it's going both ways. It's going down and then all the way back up.
Okay, so it was going basically like you said in a circle.
Yeah, so I have to put a block here, and then that way the power can't come back up.
But keep going back down. Okay.
Yep.
Nice. So that all works. So you got everything you need then.
Yeah, and down here, I have a door that closes, as you already know, because you got stuck in it.
Oh yeah, that was.
That this right here, this redstone torch, hits this here, and it closes this door. But whenever the stairs are go out or are on, this will actually open the door down here.
And so this will be the last time this area sees the light of day, right?
Yeah, we're done here, finally.
It only took you guys a little while to figure it out. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
And while they were doing that, guys, basically I was down here just with Luminary just clearing out the way to go because, this is going to be his dungeon, his room, whatever he's going to be doing with it. I'm not sure. What was your idea with this? Are you have something in mind or you just wanted the space?
Well, this area is going to have pop-up. The plan is to have pop-up chests as well as have chests in the wall. And then this will be my hoarder room. This is where all my stuff will go. And then on the next floor will be where I live and all of that. Have all my crafting, including my groves of potion making stands and so on. And then on the last floor is where I'm going to have all my farms.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I thought when you said pop-up, immediately goes to, like a pop-up book and you're going to have little mannequins or something pop out of the floor and maybe throw a little musical box in there with it that automatically turns on and maybe they a little dancing or something, a little storyboard or something. I don't know.
I don't know about all that. I'm still trying to get used to that there are mannequins in the game.
Oh, yeah. And you can put armor on them and all sorts of things.
Yep. So what I need to do now, I need to take out all of these.
And what do you mean by these?
These steps, because I'm not going to attach them to the pistons.
Are those the ones that Luminary made for you?
Yeah. So if
I'm
we go
tired of
ahead and
jumping. Sorry.
It's all right.
uh,
It's definitely nicer to have stairs, to be honest. So
oh, you know what? That's a good thing to remember. I need to do a switch here because I can't
you can't what?
I need to have the stairs turn on whenever whenever the actual door turns off. So I'll have redstone here, torch there, and that. And then when we come over here to turn this on, this should now have all the pistons available for me to put these stairs on.
So theoretically, what happens to a person who's walking down this corridor and somebody closes the door on them?
Well, if they decide to dig in, then at the bottom we're going to actually take out all this stone.
No. I meant like if you're in there when the door closes, are you gonna get smushed?
Oh yeah, you'll get smushed.
Oh, okay. And
You'll die.
You'll die
you'll
instantly.
Well, you'll suffocate.
Oh, okay. So you can't dig your way out then.
Well, you could try, but if you do, then the stairs will have already retracted, and you'll fall down into lava pit.
Nice. Okay, so definitely note to self: don't do that.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna kill me. I just know it.
Oh.
I'm not the kind of person you put around delicate stuff.
If we got Hydros back here, he'd probably hit the button on purpose.
Yeah, yes, he would. I would imagine he'd be trolling somebody.
Yep.
And there you go.
Like,
That's
go on ahead of me there, AC.
yeah, sounds exactly like him.
He'll
Too.
run back and hit the button.
He wouldn't run back. He'd be standing right here, looking straight at it. I'm not gonna hit it. I promise. I won't.
That does sound like him.
Right, and we want to wish him a big happy birthday, guys. He had a birthday here recently, and unfortunately, he's sick. Like, it's sick on your birthday. That has to be one of like the worst things ever.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hopefully he gets better here soon. So
All right, there we go. And
it's that time of the year. It changes the weather. At least where we're at right now, it's going from hot to cold to hot. So
It's the same here. I've had to cover for so many teachers this past couple weeks.
yeah, it's when it changes weather like that. I guess a lot of people's bodies kind of freak out. I know mine does.
so, AC, if you want to go down there. Oh.
Oh, what are you trying
Block
to show
it.
me?
No,
You
no.
wanna
Go
go
all the way to the bottom, and you'll see the door close whenever I press the button.
All right.
And here we go.
Let me get squished. I know it.
Oh, did I block it off? No.
No,
Are you doing something down there,
No, I'm just chilling. Waiting.
Caffeinator?
No?
I'm not hearing the switch or anything.
I'm not seeing any stairs.
Oh, shoot. I missed this. Go ahead. Do it again.
Okay.
Am I watching
Yeah.
the top or the bottom? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you should see that the stairs pull away and a door closes down there.
Yep. I do see that. And you're gonna put lava underneath it, huh?
Yep.
Holy crap! Yeah, that's dangerous. That is very dangerous. What's the button you pushed? Just the one on the tree?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I wasn't pushing it yet. I was just asking if that's the one.
Yep, that's the one.
Let me push it. Oh, nice. I love it. That's actually pretty cool. That's very clever, man.
Now I just need to cover all this up so it doesn't look like it's there.
Are you going to keep the grass on there, or are you going to go with like a different design? Maybe.
Oh, I like it looking like it. Well, we'll cover all of this to where it has a realistic look to it.
Right.
And then that way it just can't be seen. And yeah, I'll put some, I don't know, put a tree on over it. That way it grows and covers the place.
What you should do is put another layer on top that pushes up a couple layers, and then have like the sheep farm right on top of that.
What do you mean as far as pushing up?
Well, that way it goes, left and right, because you can close it that way. But then another
Mhm.
layer that actually pushes up. So you have like the sheep right on top, and then you can kind of walk underneath it, and then it will close on top of you.
Hmm.
Basically the same thing you just did, but just do it in 2 directions at the same time. Or even better yet, if you did that, you could have a thing of water on top of it. A nice little pool or
Ouch.
something.
Yeah. You'll have to show me what you mean, and then that way we can do it that way.
Oh, no, you don't have to. I'm just,
Oh
spitballing
no,
different ideas that you can come up with.
I like water features. Maybe it's a waterfall that opens up. Oh, but we have to move the lava 1 block over so it doesn't mess with it. But
Well, not necessarily if you... Go ahead.
I'll be right back.
All right.
all right,
Yeah, if you put water up here that flowed over it during the close,
yeah.
when you opened it up, it would fall onto the stairs, so it would never really touch the lava.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
But it would. Oh, and then, but it. Yeah, you're right. Because you just have to make sure that the door doesn't open until the stairs are open.
right, and I think that would be okay for the most part. You would have to check it out to make sure none of that residual water kind of got in there, because
Yeah.
sometimes it does take a few minutes for it to go away. But I think if you didn't use too much, if you use just a few, actual blocks of water instead of filling the entire thing up with,
Yeah.
those water blocks, then you probably will be fine with that because it goes away faster if it's not, all solid water. So that would hide it a little bit better.
Yeah, that's true.
But you don't have to do that again. That would be kind of interesting, waterfall style. But I definitely like the design that you got going on right there as it is. So, and I'm gonna come back down here and do a little bit more mining. So, although to be honest, guys, me and Luminary, we definitely mined out most of this area down here, and it is so slow to do it this way. This is kind of kills you a little bit. Because there's not much down here. It's just one giant solid wall that you're cutting down one after another. So, yeah, I definitely like it. I definitely am looking forward to seeing what you're going to be doing with this. But until it gets to that point, it's just like, oh, more mining. And I'm not even using my good pickaxe because I don't want to ruin it because we're mining so much. That the really hard to find pickaxes, some of them cannot be repaired in this version. So you can only get them once and wait until you get another Kinder Egg that drops it again. That's pretty much the only way to get it. And I haven't had real good luck with my Kinder Eggs. Have you?
I have no clue what a Kinder Egg is.
Have you not got them at all?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
How would I know if I got one?
We need to take you back to spawn. Do /spawn.
/spawn. Okay.
And you'll see this little black egg. Oh, no, I just fell down.
Oh, yes, you did.
Okay, I got back up
all
there.
the way. Wow.
Yep.
How do you get back up?
/spawn.
Okay.
Get you back over here. I did not know there was a freaking hole in the ground right over here. Let me see.
Yep.
Can I fill that in? Maybe.
Probably not.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, go ahead and right-click on this giant black circle thing.
Okay.
You should get 2 eggs that appear in your inventory. They're called Kinder Eggs.
Okay, got them.
And now you can just bust them on the ground, and they're going to give you random stuff out of it. Mostly coins, but occasionally you'll get good armor.
All right, let's see what I got. And do it over here.
Anywhere you want.
I got something.
Oh, yeah, you did. You got an achievement for it, too. Number 4534. Is that all you got, or did you get armor out of it?
Achievement. Kinder Egg. You receive 500 coins. Okay. And let's go ahead and do the other one.
Nothing?
I think 1,000 coins on that one.
Oh, okay, so now you can buy some stuff from the shop if you want. But yeah, you can come back every hour and get another...
1,500 coins, actually.
Yeah, not bad.
So how do I teleport to my plot?
/plot, space warp, and then space in the name of your plot. And, you were actually mentioning something earlier, Caffeinator. You said I should click on something over here, right?
Oh yeah, there's a gold ore block on the ground near the right at the spawn.
Holy crap. That is actually really cool. I hope they keep that in there. I would like to see them fix the bouncy castle. That would be cool to have this thing just insanely big that you can bounce around without worrying about, falling out of it or anything like that. But that
Yep.
is cool. I like that.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Ooh.
I missed something cool. Dang it.
Oh, it's just they created this warp block that would spawn you way up in the air, right above this green bouncy castle that they have. So that's kind of cool.
Caffeinator.
Yep.
I went ahead and left you a thing down here.
Okay.
I can't think of what it is. A way to get out.
Okay.
Oh my god! Did you click on any of the blocks when you were in that bouncy castle? If you click on the what is it? Is it emerald? Yeah, it looks like emerald. If you click on the emerald block, it spawns you about 10,000 miles higher than it did earlier, right inside that bouncy castle.
That's funny.
That is about as high as you possibly can go on this map. So, jeez, that is nuts.
Oh, sorry. Did you need those two?
No, I was just trying to figure out how to, because you're going to have another button down at the bottom, right? So you can have,
Yes. So could we have it on the other side? Or
you can do that, I guess, but is it going to be on your plot? That's the big question.
well, I mean this part, because what I'll do is I'll run this parallel, because we know that right here is where these pistons are. We can actually dig under and run parallel downward.
Are you guys still working on the pistons?
Well, we're getting that so that it can be used on both the top and bottom.
Because you're going to want to have a button at the bottom as well to open up.
Oh, right.
Stairs.
Well, you could always just warp out.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's what I had to do earlier when you locked this in. Get a little claustrophobic down here.
Lock in.
Oh, there we are. There. Hey, hello. All right, we're down here.
Yeah, I mean, I like underground, and I've actually been in some bunkers and things of that sort that are underground. They don't bother me at all, but to be honest, I don't really think I could ever live in one, simply because I like the sound of rain too much.
Yeah. Well, what I'll end up doing here is raising the ceiling up one more. Well, actually, two more, so that I can put. I'm sorry, three more, so that I can put lighting in using the lamps.
Right.
And then I'll have a switch to turn on all my lamps at once, and that will light the room. And then I'll have a second switch for the second floor, and so on. Well, the third floor will have to always be lit, just because of the fact that it's going to have all my plants and my tree farm.
Right. Have you tried using, or are you going to use the glowstones, or are you thinking about using something different?
You mean as far as
like the
are these
lighting?
just randomly put down
Lights?
dust?
Yeah, they just put them everywhere.
I don't know. I like using the glowstone lamps, or not glowstone, but the actual lamps, just because you can put redstone across them and light a whole area with them without having to have torches all over your room.
Yeah, I just put the torches down because I don't want a whole bunch of creepers, spawning
Oh,
down here
yeah,
and
I
blowing stuff
understand
up,
that.
and causes a mess. Although it's fun, it's a fun mess to kind of clear up every once in a while, and he definitely can help you out if you can control those guys. What we really need to do is figure out how to make some dynamite, because that would have been nice.
Need a lot of creeper powder dust.
Oh, is that what uses them?
Black powder from the creepers, yeah.
Well, then we'd have to get a creeper farm going, which
And
is
then
possible.
you also need sand, a lot of sand.
Oh, well, you do realize we're right next to a beach, and I built a sandcastle, right? Like,
Yeah.
sand is one thing we have plenty of. Although I did want to make it go down even farther than it kind of went right now, but you know that water really makes things very difficult when it comes to construction.
So I have a question. Am I going to have to claim this whole plot underground so that I make sure that I own it as well?
You can. I think when you claim the plot on the top, it goes down 25 squares as well.
Yeah,
But if
but
you
I
go
mean,
past that, then you are going to need to claim a bigger plot.
I mean, the only way we can really test that is from here, where we are, and then go dig straight up.
You can do
And find-
plot info. Stand on the furthest spot of your area and do plot info, and it should tell you.
No plot claim here.
Okay, so then you're outside your own plot. But if
Yeah.
you're deep enough down, most people won't just go around, digging into places like that. So you probably won't ever have to worry, to be honest, about somebody doing that. Because we have a lot of our mine shafts going in between our areas. Nobody's ever really messed with any of it,
Yeah.
The Enterprise, I think, is the only thing we've ever seen anybody break on. And if you guys are out there, you're watching, you know who did it, or maybe you're the one who did it, yeah, just let us know. I'm just curious. I don't even care if it's just because you wanted to break something. I'm just curious as to what was the reason behind it. If that's as simple as it was, so be it. But I'm just curious, like maybe you were up there and a creeper attacked you and you guys were trying your best not to break anything, and knocking it outside the window or something was the only way you could stop it from blowing up. Whatever cool little story you might have, I definitely would love to hear it.
Reveal your evil intent.
Right.
Yeah, none of this is within my plot, by the way.
None of what?
None
whole
of
area?
this.
Oh
This
yeah,
whole
because this
area.
is huge. You only got a 25 by 25 to start with, so
I know, but I'll claim it at some point whenever I figure out how I get points.
achievements. The more achievements that you unlock, the more ability you have to upgrade to more ranks.
Yeah.
So you have to figure out what the achievements are and then go over there and do them. A lot of them are pretty easy that you get along the way. There are a few out there that you would never really do otherwise unless you knew about it. So those are the ones you kind of want to look up, and we should make a video on it and find out like what are the easy achievements to do and which ones are the hard ones. But there's so many on the server. I get a couple of them every single time I log on. So
Yeah.
I don't know what my rank is by now. I don't think I've ever gone in there to do anything with mine. So because I was happy with 25 by 25. 25 by 25 was the perfect size for my sandcastle. And I was good with that. I wasn't doing anything fancy with it. There's no opening doors and no sliding walls. I would love that if they kind of integrated into vanilla some of the mod packs that you guys were talking about, such as the what is the one that we were using over there, Caffeinator, with the hot air balloon?
Yeah, the Archimedes ships.
Yeah, those are actually really cool. And it would have been
If anything, just for the NEI.
right. Yeah, Luminary was going into withdrawals on not having that ability to do that. So, plus in the bees are something that you absolutely love as well.
I love the bees.
It's a cool concept. I never would have thought of using bees to do all that stuff that you do, but they definitely are one of the one of the most used resources. They can be used in pretty much anything. So.
Yeah, you can use bees to make diamonds. All sorts of things. It's crazy.
And you've been doing that for a long time. What would you say is the easiest way for somebody that doesn't know anything about that to kind of at least poke their head in and see if they want to learn more?
About the bees?
Yeah, like what's the easiest thing they can create for themselves using bees?
Easiest thing to create using bees would probably be... that's a really good question, actually, and I think the easiest thing is going to be honey, and then honey you can use for another mod to cook with it. You can also use it to make like honeyed breads.
And that's
really
that's going to give you a pretty decent understanding of like how the bees work and what you need to do to process stuff.
I mean, it'll give you that first feeling of, yay, I made something, but it's really not going to give you the core foundation of how to breed the bees.
Oh, okay.
Eat.
What's something that they could do for the core foundation? Something basic, but are you on fire?
No, I hadn't eaten. I had no bars or no chunks, so I do that.
honestly, the only way that I've been able to get anywhere with the bee system is by looking up wikis and watching tutorials. Because it's a fixed system where you have to breed a certain kind of bee with another certain kind of bee to make a new kind of bee.
Oh, okay.
And it's just a repeat process.
So it's not something easy you can just kind of jump into, or at least try to figure out as you go along.
No, I mean, if you're really determined and really patient, then I'm sure you could figure it out, but...
That would be like nightmare scenario, right? A lot of time wasted, a lot of time running around trying to figure things out. You could probably figure out in a couple minutes if you just looked it up.
Well, I gave up on trying to learn bees.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. I don't know if I want to have anything to do with bees if Calf can't do it.
It's really easy. You just have to know which bees to mix with which bees.
So what are some of the basic recipes you could give people who are watching right now? Somebody who wants to jump into it, which one would you give them for mixing bees with bees?
Well, really, the first thing you need to do is just go around and find as many of the foundation level bees. Like, there's a forest bee, there's a meadows bee, and if you get, like, those two, the forest and the meadows, you can put them together, and then you get another bee called a common. And then if you take the common bee and you mix it with, another one of those either forest or meadows bees, for example, then you'll get something called a diligent bee, and then you're on the way to making all of the other fancy bees later down the road.
Right. And how are you mixing them? How are you getting them to breed with each other?
You need to make a block called an apiary,
And
then
Oh, go ahead.
once you have the apiary, you can either get them in villages or you can just craft them yourself. And then once you have the apiary, you can put what's called a princess and a drone. And the princesses will go through a cycle. They'll consume the drone, and then they'll go through a cycle, and then they'll make a new princess and new drones and stuff. And that's how you do the breeding process, is just by repeatedly recycling those bees and drones.
Oh, so you actually lose your original bee then?
Yeah.
That's pretty rough. How do you get the same kind of bee then if you are losing the bee every single time you do it?
You lose the drones, but you get to keep the princess.
Every single
The
time?
princess is reborn into a new princess.
But she's reborn with the stats of the drone that you're using? So you can change the princess from one thing to another?
It's
Maybe.
a hybrid process.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe mutated.
But if
Yeah,
you
and sometimes there's a mutation chance involved in getting a new species.
so if you do that, then you are going to have to go off and replenish your bee population every so often.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how carefully you do your breeding, you can actually breed the bees in such a way that they'll make more and more and more bees. I'm at the point right now where I'm drowning in so many bees that I'm literally recycling them just for UU matter, which is goo, that you can turn into other stuff.
That's it's kind of disgusting. That's kind of cool though, yeah. Are you doing that inside the vat where you can put your own like blood and stuff like that in the forge, or is that a different?
No, it's a totally different system.
Okay.
Hmm.
And I finally finished it down here, guys. It is nice and hollow. Everything is perfect except for this one wall, which we might. I don't know what you want to do with this wall, man.
We'll cover it up with wood or whatever we end up doing the walls in down there.
Right.
Yeah, what I'll end up probably doing is something along the lines of where I have, let's see, yeah, something like this far, and then we'll go around and then have one, 3. I
Wait.
hear zombies.
You could always use panels. Panels might work. Where would a zombie be?
I don't know. It sounds like it's up into the right of me,
The way you're facing up and to the right?
like right up here.
That would be inside your little thing, your red stuff. They won't mess with.
Panels.
They won't mess with it. Yeah, I was gonna say panels would work too, right?
I think you're thinking of modded stuff.
You can't put panels in this one.
No.
That's so weird. When I jump back and forth between regular Minecraft and all the different servers that we've been trying, I can't keep it straight which one's vanilla and which one's not. They all seem to work very well with each other.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, what we'll end up doing is a wall like this, and then that way I can do my chests within the wall, and that way we won't see that over there. We won't even mess with it.
Oh, okay. Then that works.
Yep.
Dude, how many
But
chests
I'm
are
not
you gonna
going to
have
use
in here?
cobblestone. Huh?
How many chests are you gonna have in here?
I won't know until I actually start doing them, because it's too wide. Then you need probably about 7 to 8 wide for you to actually do the redstone, and then you have to make sure that it goes along the line. So it'll take a while. It'll be a lot, but
Right.
it won't be too bad.
Well, that's too bad we're not planning on mod it. You could get some of those extra durable chests with the golden ones, and
Mm-hmm.
I think there is one that you can have something like 300 or 32,000 or 320,000 or something in the actual block. I saw a caffeinator do that for his cobblestone, so he never run out of space for that,
Yeah, the caches and thermal expansion are really nice.
which is nuts. I mean, that's kind of what you need. You actually do need a block like that. So
Usually for my cobblestone, I just compress it.
with
Although
a micro,
I invented a really fancy compression decompression storage system that went through all the different levels of compression and then all the different levels of decompression, so that you would compress it and be able to store a massive amount of cobblestone, but it would automatically decompress it so that when you pulled it out of the system, you were getting regular cobblestone again.
wow, that seems very complicated on that one, but it works for you.
Yeah, it works really well. It was a lot of fun to design too. It's really neat to just sit and watch it compress.
What is it using to compress? Just power?
Well, it depends on the mods that you have available to you. There are blocks that are designed for compression. There are automatic crafting benches. I'm currently using something called like Steve's Carts, Steve's Factories.
Right. I think I've actually heard of that one. Steve, is that the same Steve that does the other ones?
The other ones?
Yeah, doesn't he have a lot of mods?
Yeah, he has like Steve's carts and all sorts of different things.
Yeah.
The block that I'm using right now is Steve's Workshop.
And is he still doing the mods, or is he kind of not been coming out with stuff lately?
I don't usually keep track of it. I just kind of look for things that do what I want them to do, and then I use them, and then I move along.
Right. No,
Oh, I'm sorry.
go ahead, man.
A caffeinator. How do we set this up so that it'll switch it from the backside?
Let's see.
Because we'll still have a lit torch on the other side.
Yeah, there's the.
You're gonna need lots and lots of wood, aren't you?
So let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see, any wood, any wood.
So should be able to just run a line of redstone. Yeah, right here. Right here. That should do it. So
Okay.
basically, if either button turns this redstone torch off,
hmm
it'll switch the toggle.
Do you have a button? Or I can make one.
Got a wood button. I don't know if we use that.
Okay.
Stone button.
I have a
Thanks. Buttons.
I have just a switch down here at the moment, just showing where the location is.
So you want the crates lined up exactly where this cobblestone is, going in that direction all the way across?
Well,
All right. Let's go ahead and tear into the wall real quick. I'm sorry. What was the question, AC?
You wanted the crates going in the direction, or in the way that you had that cobblestone?
Well, what they would do is like the first crate, the first ones would be right here, like right on this wall here.
Give me 1 second.
So you can have 2 stacked up.
Okay, let's see.
Actually, that's not going to work. Let's be here and here. So, right in those two spaces there.
That would be your first one?
Yep. Oh, against the wall.
Oh, against the wall?
Mm-hmm.
And the same way for the other one? On the other side?
Well, yeah, and the same on the other side. So 3 blocks, then a chest, then 3 blocks, then another block, and then 2 blocks, and then you can have another chest right here.
Wait, 3 blocks?
So, just trying to think, you'd have your piston here. Let's use a different material. So that's not going to work.
If you want to do that upstairs, you can do that, and I'll just make the crates down here for now.
Okay. Well, we would actually need to move over because you'd have your piston right here. You'd have a block here to push over. Then you'd have your redstone right here. Oh my gosh, it takes. All right, so it's 4 blocks. 4 blocks. Then a chest. Then it's 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then you could have another chest there. Yep, something like that. Oh.
Okay, I'll make as many as I can and see just how well we do. But guys, I think this is a good place for us to go ahead and end the episode. I do want to thank you all again for coming out and playing with us and just having a good time with me and my friends. We definitely love this game. It is a work in progress, as anybody who's ever played Minecraft will know. You're never quite finished with this game. It always kind of brings you back in for another project. So we have a lot of stuff going on. I'm interested to see where it goes. If the server wipes, it wipes. We're not too worried about that. Hopefully they don't do that. Hopefully they figure out whatever they need to get it to continue. But again, we want to thank you all for watching. Definitely go check out the other YouTubers that I'm here with. We have Cypher Deck, who does a lot of really good Let's Plays. He's coming out with new videos here in the future with different games. He's adding new stuff to his roster all the time. So check back often if you want to see some new content. He tends to, actually I'll let him describe for him what he tends to enjoy in video games. Are you a old school gamer? Do you like the newer stuff? Are you into RTSs?
I'm into the old school stuff first, and then anything that comes up that's new, I'll try it, and I'll be an old man about it, and then probably like it after what.
Right. And then, of course, we have Luminary Zion, who wasn't here with us on the video, but she's been here with us in spirit, and we definitely appreciate it when she can come out and join us. She does videos on diabetes over in Japan. Some great information for those of you who may be suffering from diabetes in general, or if you happen to be in another country and you're trying to figure out where you need to go and what to figure out and who to talk to. She definitely helps a lot with that as well. So go check out her videos, and if you want to say anything before we head out.
No, that pretty much covers it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And then, of course, Caffeinator.
Hey, have a good night, everybody.
And until next time, guys.
Peace out.